All right, guys, back again. This training video is success tips, success hacks, kind of some experience that we've gained throughout the industry. I got these notes personally from Ramasio himself. He instilled these into me, so I'm going to try and instill them into you and really help your business grow, okay? So the first one we have on the list is learn who you can work with, around, and through. This is very important when it comes to your organization, okay? There's going to be a lot of people coming in, a lot of people you don't know, some people you do know, but not everybody's going to have the same personality and same attitude that you have. They might want to do it themselves, they might want to follow more, they might be better than you in your organization wise and recruiting and everything. So you have to learn who you can work with, through, and around. And with is like my business partner Josue. We work really well together. We vibe off each other. We uplift each other. So it's a good person to work with. Okay. Around is those stagnant people who really just want to do things themselves, do stuff their own way. Normally the people who haven't been in the industry before, so they haven't learned all the do's and the don'ts. I highly recommend that you listen to your upline because most likely they've been in the industry before. They know the do's and don'ts. We've been through the struggle. We've been through the yeses and the nos. We're pretty much immune to them now. So you really want to learn off someone who's been doing it. You don't want to ask a stranger on how to run a company. This is the same thing. Don't expect to know everything when you come into this organization. If you're fresh off the street, okay? So you could be one of those people that people are working around, and you'll notice. You'll have that personality, and you'll know, because honestly you won't be getting worked with as much. Through is when you taproot people, okay? It's when I can bring on someone and they personally might not have a lot of contacts, but the contacts that they do have are very influential. So I work through that person and taproot their contacts to get to more contacts, things like that. So you're not just restricted to the people that you personally sponsor to Taproot, okay? If that person just wants to sponsor their 2 people and they don't want to expand further than that on personal sponsors, you Taproot. You work through them and get to their other people, the people that they know, and you can start working with them personally as well. You are not restricted to your own personal sponsors that you can work with. If you sponsor somebody, or if someone else sponsors them and then they sponsor someone, but they know somebody, you can work with the newest person. It does not matter who you're with, especially if you're the upline. That is your responsibility to help your downline and your newest people in your organization. I highly, highly recommend that you do so, because otherwise your business isn't just going to grow. You have to be very hands-on when it's starting to grow. You'll go to school for 4 years to get a job later on. Spend 4 years building a business. You'll never have to work a day in your life again. All right, so the age groups we go after: 30s, mid-40s, early 50s, okay? These are the prime age groups, prime real estate you want to go after. If the people that you know, because they're usually more successful, they usually have the money to spare on ventures like these, and just those type of people. White collar people, just because they're in the more business world, and this is really sales and marketing. It's natural to them. Blue collar people, definitely a way to go too. I was a blue collar person, but they're just not as prone to starting as white collar people are, just because it's more businessy and things like that. So I'm not excluding anybody from the business. I'm just saying from what we've experienced so far, these are what the numbers are looking like, okay? All right, if your upline isn't working with you, they're working with someone else. This doesn't necessarily mean bad or that you're doing something wrong, but if you're not constantly contacting your upline, or you're not showing that you deserve for your upline to contact you, then you're not going to be contacted. It's that simple, guys. This isn't a, oh, hey, I'm in here, so you need to work with me type thing. It's really who deserves to be worked with. I'll go over that in one of the next steps. But just remember, if your upline isn't working with you, they're with someone else, because their business is going to grow with or without you. So you really want to have them working with you. So that means, all right, sorry about that, guys, phone rang. So we went over if your upline isn't working with you, they're working with someone else, okay? So really just try and stay in contact with your upline. It is their, one of their responsibilities to contact you, but remember they do have, they could have several hundred people underneath them, even several thousand. So they just might not be able to get to you as soon as you would like. So reach out to them, it doesn't hurt, introduce yourself, and let them know that you're ready to get started and that you're really focused on blowing up your organization, and that'll help get some momentum rolling for you as well. Next, learn how to drive the Lambo. When I say learn how to drive the Lambo, I mean learn how to go fast. Yes, you can grow your organization slow, fairly slow, but you don't make a lot of money that way. Yes, it could grow over time, but honestly, success is in the speed. Go fast, start fast, hit the ground running, because the quicker you start, the quicker you'll see success, the quicker you'll make money. It's just that simple. It's the same thing with everything else. If you go to school, the more school you do at the beginning, the quicker you get done with it at the end. So it's same thing applies. So definitely drive the Lambo, go fast if you're really trying to see results and get some success. And if you need to know how to drive fast, ask your upline. They have the answers. If they don't have the answers, they'll ask their upline. It's a chain process. So drive the Lambo, guys. It's a lot better than a Kia. Go Lambo.
Yes.
All right. Conference call every day. You really want to do a conference call every day. I like to do 10 plus, and this isn't just yourself. This is your whole organization. Say you have 10 people in your organization. Get each person to get one person on that conference call, and you can do the conference call. So you really want to work on getting your exposures every day, and the best way to do it is with these conference calls. It piques people's interest. You don't have to show them the video like, hey, you got 10, 15 minutes to hop on this call with me. I really want you to hear about something. They'll be like, okay, sure, no problem. And by the time they get off the call, 9 out of 10 times they're gonna be like, what's that about? And you can just be like, let me send you my link. You can watch the videos and tell me what you think, okay? Spend time where it's deserved, not where it's needed. This goes back to where the upline is working with you, or isn't working with you, okay? Your upline is gonna work where the progress is deserved, okay? Myself, for example, I have people that I work with just because they deserve it. They aren't in a position to where I need to be working with them, but they deserve for me to work with them. They've been working hard. They put in the time. They put in the effort. They've shown that they're hungry, that they want to do it. And that's what you need to show to your upline whenever you're doing your organization, because the quicker you show interest, the faster he'll show interest in you. It's really that simple, guys. Develop your people, all right? Don't just sign your people up and then throw them to the wolves. That's not how we roll. We don't like that. That's not what we're about. I really don't like that. So whenever you sign someone up, make sure you have them contact whoever they need to contact, their upline, whoever that might be, things like that. You can contact me. I don't care, but do not just leave someone to fend for themselves. That is disaster waiting to happen. Okay. One, your organization won't grow because they won't know what to do. Two, the company will get a bad name because they'll fail and then blame it on the company because either the leadership was bad, or they'll just say the company was bad, and things like that. It's really not the case. It's really just when people come in and are left to fend for themselves, where companies get a really bad name, and then last they'll blame network marketing. And yes, network marketing has its ups and downs, but the main down of it is because people do that. They sign people up and let them fend for themselves, which that is a disaster waiting to happen in this industry. So make sure you let them know everything that they need to do. Hence why we have these videos. They're not long videos at all, 10-minute videos. Shoot them the video on how to launch. If you're not able to get with them, it's very simple. It's technology age. I'm not even a technology person, and I'm still able to do that. So bring that mentality into everything that you do when you're starting your organization, because if you want to grow, the people underneath you have to grow. This isn't a selfish organization. This is, I can't grow if my team doesn't grow, my family doesn't grow. The more success they see, the more success I see. And it's just that simple, guys. If I'm not out there helping my people, then how can I expect them to be out there helping theirs? It's really that simple, guys. All right, well, I hope y'all took some key notes from this. If you missed some stuff, just watch it over.